the cover. Should have stayed with his man. There's Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson comes in, and he gets nailed by Hulk Hogan. And now Hogan going back to work. Look at this. What's this? There's a bucket going on.
Look at the shoe.
Oh, no.
He just put the shoe up.
Oh, no.
That high heel spike on that shoe got Hogan right in the running lane.
World Championship Wrestling presents the main event. And now, here are your hosts, Gene Okerlund and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
All right, the action from this past week pretty much sets the scene for SuperBrawl. 1 week from tonight, exclusively on pay-per-view. Hi again, everyone. Gene Okerlund, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan. What about this past Monday night at Nitro from Canton, Ohio? I could not believe it. Hulk Hogan right now, a big question mark for his matchup with the Giant at SuperBrawl.
No, I don't believe it'll be a big question mark because knowing Hogan, if you took off an arm, both legs, and left one arm like a propeller, he'd still go to ringside. He feels he owes it to the Hulkamaniac. The man is not 100%.
Well, we know he's not 100%. And by the way, that action from this past week, we'll show you more a little bit later on in this television program. Still to come, the American males, we've got an exclusive as U.S. champ one-man gang meets none other than the Mexican heavyweight champ Konnan. Right now, with another exclusive, Tony Schiavone, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, standing by here on the main event, VK Wallstreet. Get your money out. Wallstreet's hot.
All right, thanks a lot to me, Gene Okerlund, and to Bobby the Brain Heenan, Tony Schiavone, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We come to you from the Disney MGM Studios in the WCW Arena. And VK Wallstreet kicks off our main event as we are now 1 week away from SuperBrawl. The arrogance that Wallstreet brings to the ring, but he can back it up, Dream.
Yes, he can. He's one of them guys that any minute can beat you, and I guarantee you, Michael Wallstreet in 1996 is looking for a major title, and that's why he's here with the big boys playing WCW. And what a role we got going, getting ready for SuperBrawl.
SuperBrawl number 6 is coming up.
Yeah.
Exclusively on pay-per-view a week from Sunday. Ric Garcia, the opponent for Mr. Wallstreet here. And you know, we have a great telecast. Plus, we're going to show you back what happened at Nitro to Hulk Hogan. Also going to show you Ric Flair and Dean Malenko, the match that was held just yesterday. Take you back to Worldwide and one-man gang against Konnan for the U.S. title later on in this telecast.
Well, I'm looking forward to that matchup, speed and power against just pure power. And we're talking about the United States Heavyweight Champion, the one-man gang. What a matchup here on the main event. Wow, and this place is electric right here. Michael Wallstreet seemed to get under his skin just a little bit. Hulk Hogan, the Giant in the cage, SuperBrawl, anything goes. Dungeon of Doom, think they got him right where they want him.
Full-time Dragon twist from VK, and here's another one. Garcia back the other way. Right to the ropes. VK Wallstreet hooks on. And Garcia, who's a fine athlete, we're getting Wallstreet complaining a little bit here. Fans, tomorrow night on WCW Monday Nitro on TNT, the Road Warriors will get a shot at the World Tag Team Championship held by Lex Luger and Sting. And Lex Luger got himself a loss just last night to Eddie Guerrero, although it was disqualification on Saturday night.
Yeah, he pounded Eddie Guerrero pretty good, and Eddie Guerrero only with that heart that brought him through that situation right there. But the bottom line was Sting and Luger, they got to face, I believe, the most awesome team that has ever put on a pair of tights. We talked about my men, the Road Warriors, and that is going to be live from Lakeland, Florida, WCW. Nitro, TNT, 9 Eastern, go hook it up with a big boys play.
We are live each and every Monday, coming to you this time from Lakeland, Florida. Crossbody block by Garcia. We got a 2 that time. Garcia with a great drop kick.
I'll tell you what, Garcia, whoa. Got a good game plan right here now. But Michael Wallstreet knows what he's doing. Experience will pay off right here.
Wallstreet stepped out of the way. They're chanting Walmart.
Yeah, well, he don't like that.
He doesn't.
He probably could buy a Walmart, from what I hear.
That's a great place to shop. What's he talking about?
Yeah, he probably bought some of that money that Dallas spent. Half of that $13 million. You know
6.6 million left.
Man.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, man, I can't imagine that. Well, that's a lot of money, you know. It's kind of like them guys out there and say, I ain't gonna play the lottery this week. It's only $1 million. You know what I mean?
Why not?
My brothers say all the time. They want to wait till it's $40 million or something. $6 million, brother.
Yeah, so if you win the lottery, it's $1 million. You'd kick yourself if you didn't wait till it was 40.
Yeah,
right?
you wait till you're 40. That's what they say out there on the street. I'm telling you, my homie been talking all the time about that.
You see our capacity crowd watching VK Wallstreet here in this one-on-one matchup against Ric Garcia. And Randy Anderson checking for a hair tug there. We have a look at what happened on the Pro just yesterday morning, and our Pro team each and every Saturday morning here on TBS at 9:05 Eastern Time.
We kick it off. Get it
sure
ready.
do.
I mean, kick it off
You
on
kick
Saturday
it off
morning.
and you kick each other around a little bit, too.
Well, I'm
going to
tell you what, the legend and me don't really see eye to eye on a lot of things.
That's right. Maybe the stock market crash from VK Wallstreet. There it is.
Yeah, not a maybe, it is. Hook him up.
1, 2, 3. Wallstreet gets the win. Very impressive as he continues his winning ways here in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where the big boys play.
Yeah, and as you said, he just keeps a winning. And the bottom line on this thing right here is Wallstreet got him in control, picked him up. Garcia did a good job, but the Wallstreet crash is getting ready to come right down on him. Stock market crash hooks him up. Michael Wallstreet, another victory with the big boys play.
All right. 1-800-COLLECT brought you this replay. 1-800-COLLECT, the way to save on collect calls. Just dial 1-800-COLLECT from any phone to any phone and save. We take you now to Mean Gene Oakland with our first update on the upcoming SuperBrawl.
It's Sunday night, and we're back at the Control Center about 1 week away. As a matter of fact, 1 week from tonight, Sunday, February the 11th, live from the beautiful Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida, and available only on pay-per-view. With all that happened this past week on Nitro and recently in Las Vegas, we now know that both of the double main events are going to be taking place inside a steel cage. WCW heavyweight champ, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, meets former champion, now challenger, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The emotional scars run deep between these two men. The cage has got to be the final solution. Last week, I mentioned the classic battles I covered back in the late 80s between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Also, in a totally enclosed steel cage, Hogan takes on the challenge of Andre's legacy as he collides with the behemoth 7'4", 416-pound giant. SuperBrawl, double cage, double main event, live and only on pay-per-view. Call your cable company. Satellite dish owners call Turner Premier or DirecTV. 1 week from tonight, Sunday, February the 11th at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Don't miss SuperBrawl 6. Hotline fans, tonight on the hotline, Bobby the Brain Heenan and his insight into professional wrestling. Give him a call at 1-900-909-9900. Call now.
This portion of WCW Main Event is brought to you by Pep Boys. For quality parts, accessories, and service, come to Pep Boys, America's automotive supercenter.
Back on the Main Event, Bobby Heenan tomorrow night on WCW Monday Nitro live on TNT at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, reunited again. They were very impressive this past week. But tomorrow night on Nitro, they're going to be facing the full package, Lex Luger and Sting, for the WCW Tag Team title.
You know, I find this very interesting because just the other day I was telling Tony Schiavone, and you know, I've managed a lot of tag teams over my career. I was a specialist at tag team management.
Pat Patterson, Ray Stevens.
I can keep naming the Blackjack
Landsman.
I can name them all. But there's never been a team more dominating than the Road Warriors. But there's never been a team as good as Luger and Sting. This is going to be one heck of a matchup.
And speaking of tag teams, we've got a couple of them standing by this week as the Barrio brothers meet the American Males, as shown earlier this weekend on WCW Pro. Let's get you up to the ring.
I didn't know anything.
Flying cross body block, deep arm drag into an arm bar on the near 300-pound Fidel Sierra.
Well, Bagwell's got excellent movement, so does Riggs. The Barrio boys here, they're going to have to come up with a different strategy. They don't want to match these guys on speed. They want to bully them over into their corner if they can.
Just earlier this morning here on the Pro on TBS, you talked about how hot the tag team division is here in World Championship Wrestling.
Well, you know, and looking at these two guys right here, that takes me to WCW Monday Nitro, TNT Monday Nitro Live coming up this Monday night when the Road Warriors go against Luger and Sting. Barrio Brothers, as we know, the American Males, the Harlem Heat, the Stud Stables, the Nasty Boys. We talking Public Enemy. So many tag teams vying for the most coveted tag team title in sports anywhere is WCW World Tag Team titles. And Monday Nitro get an opportunity to really look at that, to see who's going to go on to SuperBrawl really with them titles. And I guarantee, and Public Enemy, they're bad to the bone bun. I mean, you know, anybody, Louis Castillo thrown together with the Rockin' Rebel. If a victory comes their way, they're going to take it. You know what I mean?
Who?
The Rockin' Rebel. You remember we see him on Pro all the time. Every week, we almost see him on Pro.
The Barrio brothers have accomplished one thing. They've slowed down Riggs here. Santana, if you can just bully him back into the corner where Fidel is, and that would be their objective, just to keep him there. Don't rush, make mistakes. They got him stopped.
Ricky Santana ignoring the chants of USA, USA, and the clubbing forearm on the small of the back of Scotty Riggs.
You know, when this match is over right here, guys, I got a take on the Hogan situation and the injury. I know on WCW Saturday night, we're going to take a hardcore update look at that situation. But when this thing is over, this match is over today, I got a take on the Hogan thing, and we're going to be coming back and talking about that situation. Because Saturday night becomes very important, always, but this WCW Saturday night really is important.
Indeed. In fact, we're going to see Lex Luger take on Eddie Guerrero, and, of course, the Nature Boy Ric Flair will be in action tonight. Right here on TBS against the master of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko, and Fidel Sierra drops with a double axe handle blow on the back of Scotty Riggs.
And right now the Barrio brothers, they're a master of a ring position. Look at Fidel, bullies them back into the corner, makes the tag. This is what the Barrio brothers got to do. Got to keep Riggs from tagging Bagwell.
Ricky Santana now, in a very methodical and mechanical way, starting to take apart Scotty Riggs, but Riggs rolls out. He needs to tag the Bagwell.
Yeah, too slow. He was trying to eye him up too long. Come on, tag Fidel.
Indeed, here come the chants. Come on, do it. He's got it. Bagwell comes in, and he's exploding on Ricky Santana. 3 unanswered lights. High back body drop. Will he get Fidel Sierra? Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, he's dealing on him now. I guarantee you, legend. Whoa! Got caught right in the spine. Might have cut him off. Broken into a Donnybrook right here this morning on Pro.
Getting overconfident.
Keep in mind, Bagwell threw the second and third rope, but he landed on his feet. I don't think Sierra realizes that. Now the whip, the reversal.
Well, he pulled him right out to the outside.
Oh, he hit the pole.
Yes, he did. Yeah, good call. Boy, that was a good call. Of course he hit the ball.
Call this. Bagwell's the legal man. I don't know if Santana realizes it.
Oh, and Bagwell with a pretty move gets the 1, 2, 3. Yes, on Ricky Santana.
Santana was confused. He didn't even realize he was with the wrong guy. Rick wasn't the legal man.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you, the Barr brothers lost another one.
No, now that was a good call.
Thank you.
The man's a genius.
Gene Okerlund, Bobby the Brain Heenan back here on a big Sunday night on TBS with the main event. I would have to declare right now, Bobby Heenan, that the hottest wrestler in the professional wrestling ranks has got to be none other than the Nature Boy Ric Flair, irrespective of his loss a couple of weeks back on Monday Nitro to the Macho Man Randy Savage for the WCW heavyweight title.
Name another wrestler that's beaten Hulk Hogan here at WCW.
Another wrestler? Dum, 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 dum.
Ric Flair. No, wait a minute.
What
You're supposed to guess.
Got me playing double jeopardy.
Not double jeopardy. What are you, the secret square?
Survey says.
Survey says you hit me in the eye.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yes,
a lot of
you did.
people have been hitting you as of late. Bobby Heenan, let's go back to this past Monday night on WCW Nitro. The Nature Boy Ric Flair meeting Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage tackling the Big Giant. Of course, all of those men are going to be involved in SuperBrawl 1 week from tonight. Here we go, back to Monday night.
That sets him up. Boom! Puts him right on that beak of his.
Now put that leg drop on him, Hogan.
Oh, yeah! He's got it! Yeah! He's got it! Hogan had the cover. Hogan had the cover. Should have stayed with his man.
There's Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson comes in, and he gets nailed by Hulk Hogan, and now Hogan going back to work. Look at this!
What's this?
There's a mugging going on.
Look at the shoe.
Oh, no.
He just took the shoe up.
Oh, no.
That high heel spike on that shoe got Hogan right in the running light.
He didn't hit him in the eye, did he?
Looks like he did to me.
Jimmy Hart holding Miss Elizabeth back. Arn Anderson grabs the shoe and spikes Hulk Hogan in the eye. Oh,
Yes,
no.
unbelievable.
1, 2, 3, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
been coaching now before playing football. And if you can catch that retina or that cornea, baby, you're seeing two for a long time. Well, Hogan's in deep, deep trouble.
Hulk Hogan holding his eye. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, wins the match. 1, 2, 3. The Macho Man Randy Savage out assisting here with Miss Elizabeth. The eye obviously in trouble here. A spike by the high heel from Miss Elizabeth. Look at this. Wait a minute, the crowd erupting here. Look at Hogan. Hogan taped up. He looks like a big yellow mummy. But okay.
Oh, man.
He's trying to beat. Oh, did you hear that? He's trying to beat with that good eye, baby. Did you hear that?
But the Giant is not out. He's on one knee.
Oh, did you? Hogan is taking no prisoners.
It's batting practice.
Oh, my goodness.
I promise you, I'm not going to run up there and stop him with this chair.
Nobody in their right mind would. Hogan is clearing out.
Somebody get call 911. Hogan has lost it.
Occasion. One attention. One for the world title. Savage, I'm going to take you, your belt, and Elizabeth one more time. Woo!
That's what happens when you bring the witches of Eastwick to the ring with you, Savage and Hogan. This is Ric Flair country. This is the Giant, baby. Together forever.
Come on, Malenko. Come on. Come on, get yourself.
Take it easy, Rick. Take it easy, Rick. Wait. No, you sit here, Rick. Yes.
I'm going. SuperBrawl. SuperBrawl. WCW.
Rick, relax.
I got
Relax.
the Giant. I got the best life. And I got.
Let me explain one thing. This man right here and this man here have cleaned the whole set of Nitro. They've taken care of Hogan. They've taken care of Savage. And now at SuperBrawl, they're going to take care of the biggest and best of them inside of a steel cage.
Take you back to last night on TBS and WCW Saturday night. The Nature Boy Ric Flair meeting Dean Malenko. Calling the action, Tony Schiavone and Dusty Rhodes.
Get himself back in and don't get away from what he planned on doing here and take it to the Nature Boy Ric Flair because he possesses so much ability. Hung him up.
Pulls down on the throat. The Nature Boy may be going to work on the leg. That's exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, I have seen nobody in past decades have the ability to really use all of his energy as the Nature Boy Ric Flair and breaking a man down and taking his time. See, there's no rushing on him right here. Even as crazy he was in this past Nitro, full of himself, if you will, at the end of that thing, he still, once the bell rings, he goes in there and goes about his business like nobody else.
And he will face Mark Bagwell live this Monday on Nitro. I wouldn't want to be in Bagwell's shoes. Great athlete, great wrestler, but Ric Flair is on a roll right now. Roll up! 1, 2, and of course Flair cannot look forward to the cage. He cannot look ahead. He's got Malenko here. He's got Bagwell coming up Monday.
No, this would be a devastating loss to him right here on Saturday night. Really would.
And what would it do for the career of Dean Malenko? What would he be able to say this coming Monday in the offices of WCW to the promoters?
Yeah, he would be able to say, put me in that cage against the Macho Man Randy Savage. Let's get it on.
That's exactly
That's what's at stake here, my friend.
So Flair stretching out a left arm there. You see holding on to the right arm as well. And, well, the throat as well. And Flair digging the thumbs right into the windpipe.
Yeah, that's a good call, and that was right there. Good camera work. Had that thumb right there in the windpipe, the Kyrie, that artery had him cut off there, and all that stuff just cutting off his windpipe.
At the chirated artery.
Yeah, it's right there by the neck.
Right by, okay, good. A whip into the left side. Whoa. Dean Malenko, great leg spring that time, but Flair's got him. Oh, he had him. Malenko showing some quickness as well. Dean Malenko gets the first shot in, a couple of back elbows now. Here is, no, it's not. The whip the other way. Malenko, back body drop.
Well, Malenko seemed to be picking up just a little steam right here. Got him with a good drop kick.
Flair tumbles, Malenko after him. Malenko shoots him in, misses a drop kick. As the dirtiest player in the game. Whoa!
Yeah, well, the drop kick caught him on the chin. It kind of rocked him right there, and after a little business was taken care of, He took a tumble himself. Both men down right here. Great matchup on WCW Saturday night. So much at stake right here for Malenko. And so much at stake for the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the man you say could be the player of the month, the player of the week, because he's got his work cut out for him at SuperBrawl. And right here tonight on Saturday night.
Malenko, gut shot with the foot. Spins on the leg. Drops Flair down. Boy, he is so technically sound.
Well, I tell you what, he's working on them legs right there, too. And we know he hooks that old Texas Clover leaf. Ain't nobody going to get away from it.
That's what he's got on. It's a standing figure 4. It's what it is. And he could have Flair in it. He could have.
Well,
Arn Anderson comes in.
Well, you called it.
Yeah.
You called it.
The cavalry is here. Same thing happened.
Oh, man.
With Hulk Hogan.
What a shot that was to the back of the knee right there.
And Flair with a chokehold on Malenko. Flair once again goes berserk. And now Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson's got the leg of Malenko.
Well, boy, I tell you what. You talk about enforcing. You were right. When the Horsemen are around, anything can happen. They can turn a great thing just as sour as they can be right here. Now hooking him up. Try to get him in a figure 4. Might have him hooked up right here.
After the leg hit the ring post, there's not much he can take.
Leverage.
Using the ropes. Randy Eller looking. Dean Malenko cannot take much more. And it's over.
Yeah, he ungled him right there with the help of the rope.
Ric Flair wins thanks to the help of Arn Anderson. Thanks to the helps of the ropes.
Up next on the main event.
It's not about losing. It's all about winning. It's about the World Heavyweight title. It's World Championship Wrestling's SuperBrawl. Former, present, and future champions hit the ring with one thing on their minds: winning the belt. As WCW presents SuperBrawl, Sunday, February 11th, live on pay-per-view.
Back here on TBS with the main event 1 week from tonight at the Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida, in the greater Tampa Bay area, SuperBrawl 6. Bobby Heenan, double main event, double cage match. However, we found out last night on WCW Saturday night that the World Television Champ with Kimberly, Johnny B. Bad, will be facing Diamond Dallas Page. To be quite a match.
Well, there's rumor out there that this money is really Kimberly. That's not true. It's not her money.
That is true.
That was Diamond Dallas's money. He won it. He said it's mine. He popped for the card. I mean, it's that simple. So Johnny B. Bad's going to be like the Lone Ranger and win this money back for her? I mean, wake up, pal. It's not her money. It's Diamond Dallas's money. You understand?
You know what? You remind me a lot of Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, thank you.
And take it as a compliment, will you?
Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's get you up to the ring. Speaking of Johnny B. Bad, he's standing by again this week to defend the World Television title.
You've never liked Diamond Dallas. It's a compliment.
Oh! And there's a power bomb.
She's a trustworthy, faithful, beautiful woman. I mean, that's what the Colonel told me. I don't know what I hear. You can just see, sometimes the cologne is a little strong, but
look at this, kicking it, the Diamond Doll. Roll up Bad. 1, 2. Bubba out of it again.
But if you put a lot of that Aqua Velva on, it will,
would you
stay into your clothes a little more.
Would you stop with that?
You get a comb with it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Stop. Back to the match here now. Big Bubba. And Johnny B. Bad has had some pretty good moves on him at times, but Bubba has just been too lethal in this match. Looking at the Diamond Doll, staring at her as he throws Johnny B. Bad almost to the mat.
Now, does she go with Bubba? He wins the title?
No, it's not true.
She's gone with everybody else that's had the title.
Oh, you're saying she's a gold digger? She's a social climber?
Yes, I am. She's just like Okerlund.
There's no one just like Okerlund.
You're right about that.
A knee.
Well, Hogan's, he's got to be worried. Because like him or not, Tony, you got to admit this, that I'm telling the truth. Every match you have is one match closer to your last match. Every broadcast we do is one match closer to the end. This isn't going to go on forever with us. Today has to come to an end, and it will come to an end for Hogan. And it's going to come to the end in that cage at the hands of the Giant.
I think it's going to come to an end when Hogan decides to hang up the tights, as the old cliche goes. I don't think it's going to come to an end at the hands of the Dungeon Doom. I think you're wrong, and I think it's going to we're going to show how strong and powerful the Hulkster really is. His back's really up against the wall on this one. And there's the belly to back suplex from Johnny B. Bad. That time, Bubba hit pretty hard, and the big man's slow to get to his feet here.
I mean, I am going to give Hogan credit. I never do I? I'm going to give him credit this time. This man, since he became champion of the world, since he came to WCW, since he started his career, has been one tough human being. He has had some major, major battles, and he's come out on top. Watch his left hand here. Oh! And his body is about had it. He can't take that beating over and over again. Look at this, though.
Johnny B. Bad, great quickness that time as Bubba had ducked. Bad waiting on him now. The Bad Day.
I don't know why he does that.
It certainly is a high-risk maneuver.
Well, like I was saying, Hogan is just eventually going to give out someday. That's going to last forever.
VK Wallstreet, the close friend of Big Bubba, is in. Tried to deck Johnny B. Bad. Johnny B. Bad nails him. Johnny B. Bad over the top. One. And that's going to call for the disqualification. That's it. VK Wallstreet in to help out Big Bubba. And now they're going to double team the television champ. Kimberly obviously helpless at ringside. And here comes Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Here he comes.
Look out.
You talk about bitter enemies here.
Somebody get the board. VK, get the board.
All four going at it. Wallstreet and Bubba collide. Johnny B. Bad dropkick. And Big Bubba on the outside. Oh, boy. Down goes VK Wallstreet, and we've got a Donnybrook here.
As a result of a disqualification, and still World Television Champion, Johnny B.
Back here at the Control Center, WCW SuperBrawl 6. Next Sunday, February the 11th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Live for the greater Tampa Bay area, available only on pay-per-view. Double cage, double main event. Inside a totally enclosed steel cage, the immortal Hulk Hogan collides with undoubtedly the biggest man in professional sports today, the 7'4", 416-pound giant. Also inside a steel cage, WCW heavyweight champ Randy Savage defends against the Nature Boy Ric Flair. All four men have promised a violent demise of their respective opponents. Plus, tag team champions Lex Luger and Sting lock up with former champions Harlem Heat. The U.S. champ one-man gang to meet Mexican champ Konnan. I have no idea what resolution will come out of the street fight between Public Enemy and the Nasty Boys. And as you're aware of now, World Television champ Johnny B. Bad puts the title and Kimberly on the line against Diamond Dallas Page and his money. SuperBrawl, only on pay-per-view. Call your cable company or satellite dish owners. Contact Turner Premier or DirecTV. Call now to ensure availability. Double cage, double main event. Next weekend, SuperBrawl.
Up next on the main event.
Before we get to this week's feature bout, one-man gang facing the Mexican title holder, Konnan. Bobby Heenan, 1 week from tonight at SuperBrawl, double main event, 2 matches inside a steel cage. One of them, Hulk Hogan versus the Giant. The other one, it's going to be the Nature Boy Ric Flair facing the Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, I spent a little time in the Huska one night on a bum driving rap, but you have been inside a steel cage. I'm terrified at the thought of these 4 men getting inside a steel cage.
Well, first of all, one of those cage matches is for the World Championship.
It is indeed.
I've been in a cage match, and I know standing across the ring, I know that guy, I know what he wants to do to me. He wants to tear me apart. All I want to do is get out of that cage unharmed. But when that door's shut and you hear that clank, as only you know that man's going to come across that ring and tear you apart. No way in, no way out. And it's funny what you draw up inside that will make you fight.
And these 4 men have all promised a very violent evening next Sunday night on pay-per-view at SuperBrawl. The United States champ, one-man gang facing one of the great international stars arriving here at World Championship Wrestling, the Mexican champ, Konnan. Let's take it to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following main event contest is for the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger, formerly from Cuba, now residing in Mexico City, Konnan. Konnan.
Tony Schiavone, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes back with you. You know, we had not too long ago an athlete from Japan win the U.S. heavyweight title, and now an athlete from Mexico will vie for the U.S. heavyweight title. Just shows you the international superstars that are a part of World Championship Wrestling, Dream.
I've never seen it like this. I've never seen WCW as hot as it is, with so much great young new talent mixed with the real rowdy talent of WCW.
Speaking of rowdy, here we go.
His opponent from Chicago, weighing 399 pounds, the WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, the One Man Gang.
One Man Gang coming out. He defeated Kensuke Sasaki recently to win that U.S. heavyweight title, and the U.S. champion on his way to the ring to face Konnan. Now, these two are scheduled and are signed for SuperBrawl 1 week from tonight, and it remains to be seen. It could be a return match, or it could be a title defense for Konnan.
Well, that's what makes WCW so special. When they sign on the dotted line, they got to put it up. And right here on the main event, we're getting a great opportunity to see a man that shocked the world, as you said, when Sasaki fell prey to the power of the one-man gang. Member of the Dungeon of Doom, who I guarantee you, man, they are looking for SuperBrawl and putting out Hulk Hogan.
The one-man gang and Konnan. We saw Konnan right here on TBS recently at the Clash of the Champions when he went up and put his Mexican heavyweight championship against his number one nemesis, Psychosis. And that was a bizarre matchup, and it was unique, to say the least.
Yeah, it was unique and bizarre, but it just showed the fast movement that the Mexican wrestlers bring across the border here internationally, if you will. The one-man gang and Konnan. I really like this Konnan. What ability he's got. An opportunity has knocked on his door tonight.
Our fans may remember back in 1990, Konnan was here in World Championship Wrestling, had a mask at that time. And now unmasked, he has his shoulder taped up. Not so sure what that's about. But I know he takes a lot of risks, so when you do that in this sport, things like that will happen.
Well, it's more of a heat pad on there to keep it. You know, I talked to him before we went on the air, and the bottom line was that suffered a little shoulder injury. To me, though, when you come out there with a patch that big, it would just tell my opponent one thing. I need to concentrate on that. Let's see if Gang can do that.
Okay. The one-man gang up, and there's Konnan up on the ropes, using the leverage and bringing the big guy down. Nice move.
Well, he knew he had to get up about as tall as he was right there, so he used the top rope to get up there because one-man gang, an awesome power, big and strong.
Up on top again. Shoulder block. And he's keeping the big guy down, and that's pretty good strategy so far.
He's got him down twice.
Oh, he hurt himself as well. He was reeling from that one.
Yeah, and he caught a club right behind the head right there. And the one-man gang now then got him down there, and there you go. See an injury, see an injured shoulder, injured part of the body. Nature Boy Ric Flair is so adept at doing that.
He's one of the best. And, of course, Ric Flair, we saw earlier in this program against Dean Malenko, saw what he did on Nitro, and, of course, knows that he has Mark Bagwell live tomorrow night as Monday Nitro comes your way live from Lakeland, Florida. Right now, there you go. He's working on the shoulder like you said, Dream.
Yeah, but Flair, going back to Flair real quick, he also knows that Iron Anderson, he can't get in the cage with him. We're talking about SuperBrawl.
That's right.
Him and Macho going to match up one-on-one, head-to-head for the world's title.
Let you know that our main event will be live next Sunday. Live as it comes to you from the home of SuperBrawl, St. Petersburg, Florida. The pregame show, so to speak.
And what a pregame show that will be.
Wow, you're right about that. Head first. And Konnan, right now, he's being mauled by the U.S. champion as one-man gang having his way with the Mexican heavyweight champ. Now, compare the match that Konnan is having now to what he had against Psychosis. Two entirely different opponents, two entirely different matches.
Well, sure it is, and he can't do the things with one-man gang that he did with Psychosis. Psychosis, if you will, match him with speed, too. And they use speed moves to get each other in a position to pin the other guy. Konnan came out the victor, as we know. But right here, one-man gang seizing the opportunity, got an injured shoulder. I said that before went on. Talk to this guy, understands that situation. But this man has a lot of heart. He knows what's at stake. And the one-man gang just going about his business of mauling, as you said, Konnan.
On the attack again, the point of the elbow that time, near the trapezius, near the shoulder. And some taunting. Remember, he's a member of the Dungeon of Doom, so where he is, there could be a taskmaster.
Well, you can smell him. You can smell him.
It could be a snake in the grass, Jimmy Hart.
You can smell him.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the Dungeon of Doom will collide with the Horsemen in a big tag team challenge match tomorrow live on Nitro. That should be a dandy as well. And then, of course, the Road Warriors and the Shot at the World tag team title. Don't miss Nitro tomorrow. And right now, the big guy is just hammering Konnan, the Mexican heavyweight champ.
Yeah, well, he's broke him down, and now he's got him in his game plan. I'm talking about one-man gang.
In the corner of the gang, the gang hits the top turnbuckle.
Oh.
Konnan! All upon the head that time.
Whoa!
And a drop kick to the abdomen.
Yeah, and he caught it. Yes, sir. And he's got him really rocking right now. Konnan reaching down and going for it. Got him hung up.
Konnan!
Whoa!
Shoulder blocks him all the way to the floor. The fans erupt on that one.
Boy, I tell you what, I don't know who took the worst end of that thing right there. Konnan might have. Uh-oh. Getting right back up, though. Going to bring him in right now.
Gang up. Trying to bring him in. Konnan holding the ropes. A warning from Nick Patrick to let go. He's still holding on. He falls down 1, 2, and 3.
He got him. He got him. We got a new U.S. champ.
What about that?
Wow.
That's got to be an upset, a major shocker.
Wow.
Only his second match in WCW, and Konnan will now go to SuperBrawl as the champ and will defend against the one-man gang.
Wow. I'm going to tell you what, a new United States heavyweight champ crowned right here on the main event. Wow. No type there. Stop it.
The fans love it, but one-man gang is not finished.
No, he's going to go ahead and try to stop a mud hole in him, but Konnan did the right thing by moving out. Victorious Konnan, the new United States heavyweight champion. We've seen it right here. Wow. Spins around and catches him right here in the belly welly. Took him off his feet. Arrow move right here. Caught him with his shoulder. And then the bottom line, they both took a blow outside, and right here, Konnan holding on that rope. You'll see right here. Now the weight is all going on the backside of one-man gang right here. He's kicking and he's scratching. Whoa, down he goes. Hooks him up, gets the 1, 2, 3.
Incredible. Konnan, the Mexican heavyweight champ, is also the U.S. heavyweight champ here on the main event.
This portion of WCW Main Event is brought to you by Pep Boys. For quality parts, accessories, and service, come to Pep Boys, America's automotive supercenter.
Our congratulations, as you've just seen, to the brand new United States champ, Konnan. He now holds the U.S. title as well as the Mexican heavyweight title.
You congratulate who you won. I don't have to congratulate.
One of the great international stars here at World Championship Wrestling, and we've seen more and more all the time. Bobby Heenan, tomorrow night, we're going to be down at the great state of Florida. It's not Beverly Hills, I know that. However, from Lakeland, Florida at 9 p.m. on TNT tomorrow night, get ready for WCW Monday Nitro. Lex Luger and Sting defend the WCW Tag Team titles against the Road Warriors. One-on-one, the Macho Man, Randy Savage to meet Horseman Chris Benoit. Speaking of the Horseman, the Nature Boy Ric Flair goes one-on-one with Marcus Alexander Bagwell. And in more tag team action, the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan and Hugh Morris will be meeting Arn Anderson and Flying Brian Pillman 9 sharp tomorrow night on TNT. Bobby Heenan, 1 week from tonight, SuperBrawl on in the greater Tampa Bay area at the Bayfront Center. And of course, it's going to be available on pay-per-view. Call your cable company right now. Double cage, double main event, title matches. I mean, there's something here for everyone.
Double jeopardy. You know, this is the first time I think that people are ever going to see a pay-per-view where you see 2 title matches. Hogan in his own backyard. The man's wounded. He's got one eye. Hey, I know a guy who owns a fish store here, a restaurant. Maybe Hogan can come by and hang around as a pirate.
Bobby Heenan, you are a sick puppy. Hey?
Oi. Oi, they say.
All right, fans, we'll see you tomorrow night on TNT. Back here next week for the main event.
Oi.
So long, everybody.
Oi, they. Oi, they.